holiday at home. When I push it right back, hold my body, lift me up and take it like a fight that. Turn businesses upside down, what's your mind?
Holiday at scandal, we come for the scandal. Hold your body, whip it up and shake it like a randall. When we and Mighty side up, party getting light up. Everything inside they put to get a party light up. What? Show them what we do, mash up party. What we do, rip and dance. What we do, so I do that. What we do, we ignorant. What we do, mash up party. What we do, rip and dance. What we do, so I do that. What we do, we ignorant. Shake up party, rip up party. Nasty, mash up. Nothing can I do.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
It's now 8:20. Is it? Okay, it's now 8:20, and we are back with more of our talk time on our Activated Mornings here on the Clean Fresh Sound. Roleza and I are here. We are ready for you. Are you ready for us? Remember, you can call us on 457-9997. You can get us on WhatsApp, and you can get us on the landline if you wish to be a part of our discussion, or if you wish to leave us a message.
All right, somebody's already calling.
Okay.
So. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Mason.
Morning.
How am I to number one and number two?
All right.
We're okay.
Right. Good morning. Now, I missed John's commentary, but I picked up from Kingsley. You know, I never believed. In 2002, I came home from England on vacation. I always been, always listen to Shake Up. And when Glenn Jackson was on, I remember calling in one morning, explaining to him that it's not looking so decent to see a lady sitting at the door of the toilet, pulling off a sheet of paper and give it to another woman to go inside. I complained that to Glenn Jackson in 2004. And he said to me, well, brother, if they leave the toilet road hanging up, people will go in and just take it away. 2004, those words were said to me, and I called in. I never believe I would live to 20 years after. The scared is same. Honestly, I spoke to Ben. I spoke to Ben and I said to him, yes, I was on vacation, you know what I mean? Because I didn't see it in England happening. I thought, you know, you just imagine you going into the toilet and a lady there pulling off a sheet of paper for you to go inside. And I thought it wasn't pretty to watch, you know. And I called Glenn. Anyway, apart from that this morning, my little bit there, I want to tell you a little story. I don't want to take too much time, but I want to tell you a story. As a bus conductor on one of those wooden buses, right? A group of ladies planned a day out into Sandy Bay. It was for Sunday morning, Sunday. On our way to Sandy Bay, we got to Layu, outside the Methodist Church. Road work was being carried out. A policeman was there controlling traffic. He stopped my bus. He asked me, where are you going? I said, Sandy Bay. Right. How many passengers you got on? Now, on the side of the bus, naturally, the amount there, it was likely to take 36 passengers. He asked me, well, how many you got on? He said, let's count them. The police and myself, we count. I knew I had 40 on. 40 women were on there. The police said to me, well, you're overloaded. And regardless of what, you have to get 4 of these people off. Oh my God, how am I going to ask 40 people to get 4 off? fortunately for me, my uncle who was living in Layu, which was about a quarter mile from where we had just passed, I said, okay, I asked the driver to go back, got back to my uncle's house. So the organizer on the trip, she negotiated with the other ladies, and 4 of them volunteered to get off. They got off, and I asked my uncle, can he take care of them and for me until I got back. You know, in spite of all that, the police still booked me. Yeah, they booked me, and I ended up in the magistrate court paying $10. The magistrate said to me, he said, I won't put you down for any criminal offense or anything like that. He said, but you were overloaded. I'm charging you $10. So that's my little piece on there this morning. That policeman, I remember his name. I won't mention it. I remember his name. I'm watching him now all those years ago.
Wow.
You keep him in your mind. Mr. Mason, you keep him in your mind.
Yeah, man, I got that. I call that up because man make me to $10. Yeah,
All
so
right.
you know. But coming back to the toilet business, I honestly smiled this morning. I said I did not hear Kidron. I didn't hear him this morning. But from the time things came on and so on, I've been listening. And I thought to myself, well, over 20 years ago, I raised this issue with Glenn Jackson. And he said to me, brother, if you put a roll up, the women will come and take it away. Thank you very much, ladies. Have a pleasant day. And Mr. Mason is here.
Have a good one, Mr. Mason. All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right.
Okay, then I think you're about to say something. You're reading.
Well, okay.
We
That's
got a
sorry.
call. Okay.
Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling to tell my cousin there's no number one and no number 2. They're all number 1s. Cousin, there's no number 1 and number 2. They're all number 1. You don't go number 1 and number 2. You don't put one above the other. Both of them is number 1. Okay?
All right. Yes, all right.
So don't take no number 1 and no number 2 from nobody. That's my cousin calling. Don't take no number 1.
All right, Kojo. Thanks.
Anyhow, in terms of that toilet business, don't think it is unique to citizens. Trust me. I think I need people to hear what I tell you on this thing. That area of work is what I deal with because I do maintenance of building. And I tell you the truth, I've watched people come out of the toilet and use the foot to flush the same kind of commercial toilet or industrial toilet that people talking about. Now, we have to go to self-flushing toilets now in order to avoid a lot of that toilet paper issue because trust me, you know another thing people do, okay? They roll off the toilet paper. See all this cock up, but they don't cock up. They roll off the toilet paper and cover
Spread it here.
You know what happened to all that toilet paper when it's done? It can't go through.
Yep.
So so there's a lot of things that people talking home now that people out here doing a long time. This toilet business is not an easy business. And I mean, yes, Anita might be right that we might have to. I think my cousin said he didn't like the roll off, but I think the roll off might be the way to go.
I just can't believe you're rationing toilet paper. I mean, I would be so annoyed if somebody roll off and say, well, this is what you have to use. Yeah. Suppose it's not enough.
Yeah,
what are you going to do?
When I come to Winston, I go by that toilet in Heritage Square. It's Heritage, the back of Heritage Square, I should say. They don't get, you don't get to roll off who you want.
Oh, you don't?
And you have to pay to go in there.
Okay, I've never used it. Okay.
You don't get to roll off what you want.
And I don't want nobody rolling off toilet paper with their possible dirty hands. No. No, walk with my own.
Well, you see, this is where it said Peter pay for Paul and Paul pay for all.
Yeah. Nobody rolling off any toilet paper for me with the dirty hands. Sorry.
Yeah, but you might not want that, but the people don't know, they don't have that experience of how many people come and do, roll off. So I know people here in America, they roll off half of the toilet paper, put it in their bag and go home.
I am just so baffled.
They went to the supermarket.
So you need to sentence.
Okay.
But I just saying it's a thing that's going on over the world. People save money any means necessary. That's how I see it. So if half a toilet paper to go home today and half go home tomorrow, they will do that. I know people don't wait. People don't even use the bathroom at home. They wait until they go to work. All that. Yeah, that's my comment. So,
all right, Coach. Thank you.
Tell my cousin there's no number one and number two.
Yeah, I'm sure he heard you loud and clear. All right, thanks. All right. All right, so we have another call. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Quadro.
Cousin.
Listen, I should have said joint number one. Sorry about that, Quadro. I did not mean number one and number two in that order, right? Joint, my joint number one. Okay, brother?
All right. All right, Mr. Mason.
Right. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
So you see you talk about with the dirty hands on your toilet paper. I think for some of us ladies, we just have to walk with our own little tissue. I believe most ladies have this little purse that they carry the feminine products in. You could walk with your own toilet paper. I usually
would
do
say,
that.
all right, so we have another caller before we continue. Hi, caller, good morning.
Yes, Roleza. I agree with you. Anywhere you see Anita with my bag, I have my wipes and I have my toilet paper. So I agree with you that. But you're not gonna flood the toilet like what some people do.
Well, brought up and drag up is two different things, clearly.
Exactly. But then how do you know? So I agree, and I hope that they would look into it and pay somebody to stand up outside to inspect the toilet when someone comes out. Yes. And if they flood it or they do anything like what Kojo just said, and that happens. Yeah, because I would line the toilet seat to, if need ever be, and I have to sit down. But hello, I always have a stay bag in my thing, and I would put that in there and put it in the garbage can.
Yep.
Because I won't do that, because somebody has to clean it. And I think that's the way to go. It's cheaper to pay somebody weekly to monitor the toilet and monitor the people if they are like children, rather than having to pay a plumber every second.
Yeah.
And I'm gone. Have a good day, ladies.
All right, thanks.
Catch you tomorrow, God's will.
All right.
All right, and we have another call. All right, call just left.
All right, then. The issue of the paper. Pijan, we're still going with this paper talk. Apparently, this is a really, human beings are so interesting. So interesting. As I was saying before, ladies, walk with your own things from home. We have the...
No, I think still happening.
Walk with your own things from home. If you know you don't want persons touching up the products like that. But I am in agreement with having somebody monitor the bathroom. Unfortunately, we're going to have to be like children, having somebody monitoring us using the bathroom. But if that's the way that it must be, that's the way that it must be, because we have to do better. We have to protect our things, so that they last longer. We don't want to be spending money and then you complain and sorting money. All but anyways, we have the caller now. All right.
All right. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. You say you cock up, sir?
Yes, yes, Queens, I cock up.
Oh Lord!
you You know, Beckett had a song called Cock Up.
Yes, Squeeze, I know, yes.
Yeah, I think it was a dance. There's places across the United States, we call them rest stops. People driving on the highway, and you know, gas station and whatever, food and bathroom, etc. For the most part, they usually clean, because they have people every minute going through there and cleaning them. So they clean in terms of, you know, what you see. But it's not clean in terms of people going in there and not washing their hands. A lot of people go in there and they wash their hands, come out without washing their hands.
And it's interesting because Kojo actually made that point about, okay, so yes, you can flush the toilet with your foot, but what happened to washing your hands after? He made that point. So, well, and WhatsApp chat. So it's interesting to hear you say it as well.
Yeah, I just keep. And people are, you know, you open the door, somebody will be opening that same door and wash your hands. But
shaking your hand.
In Brooklyn, Labor Day, Juve morning, Flatbush and Empire. There's Dunkin' Donuts, Wendy's, and a Popeyes there. And they're 24 hours, especially that day. I don't know if they're 24 hours all the time, but they're 24 hours Labor Day. That's morning, Sunday into Monday. And so, and the last and police, that's a main point that a lot of people can't really great to look at the Juve. And a lot of police usually be in those three places. So one day I had something, that same Sunday I had something that was really making me go to the bathroom. So I go in the bathroom, there was like three person waiting to go. No, I went in and then feces all on the toilet seat, all on the ground. But I still had to use it because I was really desperate. So I make myself comfortable and use it. So I stayed a little long in there. So when I come out, there were about 6 or 7 people outside line up. And I told them I say it's not safe in there. So one of the guys say, if he stayed in there long, it's probably he that messed it up. But I had to use bathroom again, and there's a McDonald's a little couple of blocks away from there. I went and used that, but I was in desperate shape because I was really that day. Something I ate, I had to keep using the bathroom for that day. It was really terrible. But it's a bad experience there. All right.
Thanks, Vince. All right. So,
you know, that reminds me of something. Listen, if you do the 2, take a look back and make sure it's not still there looking at you. All right. That is my advice. You know, you used a word a while ago, drag ups. I've never heard that word, and I'm so happy you said it because I've gone with it. I've heard the brat upsy and using the brat upsy, and people will say, hey, you get drag up, but I've never heard the drag upsy. I love it.
All right. So we have somebody here on the WhatsApp saying, good morning, angels. When my wife and I were in South Africa, they were doing the same thing to people, handing out sheets of toilet paper, and that was in 2015. All right.
Okay.
All right. So before we head on out of this particular topic, because I realize that it is one of interest. One of the things that I'd probably suggest, so going back to Pigeon and the lack of toilet paper in the schools, what I could probably suggest is that parents, you give your children the roll of toilet paper to walk with, right? I mean, a toilet paper is like $1 and something. Or how much? I don't even know.
$2.
Okay, right? So you could probably give them their own so that they can walk with. Another thing.
You see that?
Wow, what happened?
They will have to teach those children responsibility because Roleza, trust me when I tell you, before the bell ring 9 o'clock, that toilet paper will be finished. Listen to me. Children are so wasteful. I've seen children come to school with hand sanitizer, a whole bottle before break it done. Roleza, everything they do, sanitize the desk. Just because they have it, they are like that. They will come. Oh, I see children come to me. They get a little cut or something. Miss, I want some toilet paper to wipe this. They go, Miss, I want some toilet paper to wipe my nose. They go and wash their hands and they come back. I want some toilet paper to wipe my face.
Well, okay,
I want some toilet paper to wipe. Listen,
maybe the same way, like how you have to be accountable for your pens and your pencils when you're coming home and whatever water bottles you walk with.
Yes.
Maybe parents could also monitor how much the children use the toilet paper as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that might have to. Well, I mean, they have to monitor toilet paper usage, but maybe that could help with the wastage or not having the wastage, right? Another thing too, this is such a weird topic for me, folks. I'm telling you, because I know how it is. I was raised. Another thing too is that I know when I was younger, my mother, and it used to annoy me. Yes, mommy, morning. It used to annoy me because she would always roll off toilet paper and put it in a plastic bag and tell us to walk with it, right? As an adult, guess who walking around with toilet paper inside their bag just in case? So these are the little things, right? So if you go somewhere and you don't have it, you can walk with it. And Dianna did make mention of us as ladies. We normally have like a sanitary purse within our bags, right? So this might be another thing that we can do, apart from walking with these sanitary napkins, etc. Roll off some toilet paper and keep it in our bags ourselves, all right? I think another thing as well too is bathroom etiquette. Do persons or our children actually taught proper bathroom etiquette? No, I mean, to teach the children also means that the parents themselves have to know, all right? Because parents can't teach what they don't know.
Yeah.
So this is another thing. So maybe within schools, they need to have, I don't know if I've never been taught how to use a toilet in the school setting. I've never been taught that. I've been taught that from home.
I think when they come into kindergarten, as part of the making them familiar with the school, they get that. They get something, some sort of to that extent, but I don't think it's fully, and I can't remember teaching it in any other classes.
So maybe
either.
It needs to be a refresher's course, right? Because what we might be seeing happening, I highly doubt that many of these children are doing the things that they're doing in school at home.
Yeah.
Same for adults. Right? What it is that you would do with something that is not your responsibility to replace is not what you're going to do at home when there's a dollar figure attached to everything inside of your house. All right. So maybe there needs to be more teaching of bathroom etiquette in schools. There is one thing that I realize that people don't know. So Dianna said, when you do number 2, look back to see if anything is looking at you. That is one thing. But I noticed that a lot of persons also don't know how to use the seat, right? When you go to use a toilet seat, you are to wipe the seat before using and wipe the seat after using. There are many persons who would wipe the seat before using it, but they don't look back to see if there's anything on the seat afterwards. So maybe it's just these little things, these little reminders or these little refreshers, maybe even at the public bathrooms, maybe like a poster. Yes, you might be feeling like you're talking to little children, but sometimes either some people just really don't know better, or some persons need the reinforcement. So that's just the best I could probably suggest at this time for us to tackle this strange topic to me. Very strange topic, all right?
Oh, Roleza said a strange topic. Boy, what a way things took a turn this morning. But I love it. It is now 8:42 and we are going to head out from our talk segment at this time. We're going to take an ad break, but we'll be back shortly.